All right, hello and welcome back to Erased. My name is Cool Guy for you. Episode 2. Recapping, creating the weight, the heaviness, the build for the meat and potatoes of the next episode. Murder mystery, dark, there's a killer on the loose. Red eyes, and he's revived back like 18 years into the past. And be advised, the opening and ending might be spoilery. That was one thing that slightly stunk. Hearing about that at the time of the show coming out. But nonetheless, what I forgot to emphasize at the end of the last episode was this show creeped me out so much. I think I lost sleep over this show. I was so creeped the heck out. Absolutely creeped the heck out. The thought of a abductor murderer on the loose. It's just very disturbing. So it's just common sense. It's very disturbing. That thought is very disturbing. So it creeped me the heck out. So I think I lost sleep over this. So a good nod to Erased. And I'm going to give it a fair criticism of the dub. I'm doing the dub. I really didn't want to, but I want to compare it. So maybe I'll have a lot of thoughts on that. Maybe I won't. We'll see. We'll see. Pay attention to the audio cues. (1988). He was in '06. That would be scary, and that's disturbing. All those little kids too. You wouldn't even remember what a normal day would be like back then, necessarily. It would be hard to act normal. I was loving all the sound cues in this the first time. Yeah, why do you need to go back that far to fix things? We saw somebody, but his mind is on one thing. His Okaza. What a beautiful connection that is. They weren't even paying attention to him. That is such a bad place to have the key or spare key. Terrible place. That's just asking for it. His mind's on one thing. Todaima. The joy in those eyes. To see her alive when she died. I think anyone would want that again. Nothing like that. The love, the love. I bet he has a world of regrets. You'd never do. It's true. Okay. He's bound and determined to fix things. You don't ever get a second chance. So he's going to do everything right now. The question is, what's right to fix the future? Yep. He has to stop his mom's death. Murder. Not showing the eyes. Whenever it doesn't show the eyes, you pay attention. That's the trick with anime. Kaio. So both single mums. I love the sound cues. Kaio is bruised. Hirokazu. Osamu. And Kenya. Yep. Smartest. He's observant. He's shouting that in the classroom. Pay attention. fake. Not showing the eyes. Know about him. Okay. There's so many things to observe and to talk about. Oh my gosh. Episode 2, palm of the hand. Someone was watching them. Wasn't showing her eyes. And there's these elements that you don't pick up on the first time. It's awesome. But I can spot them out now. Make out. Oh, generally make out. That is really embarrassing. It's the 17th. He needs to save Kyle from being killed. As a kid cannot take on an adult. The hideout. You know, that hideout bit was odd. There's just so much to say. Town without me. Sounds like somebody really in a pickle. Someone who wants to escape. It's an SOS. It's definitely Ijitakimasu. At least Kenya helped and tried to nudge her in the right direction. Him in the right direction. Birthday party idea. He wants to affect Kaio and everything. The mom being on top of everything. Essay. It's a mystery. It took people quite a long time to even figure out what the red eyes were about. He knows where she is. Her mom beating her to a pulp. Absolute dirtbag. She'd go to the park. Not want to go home. Just go to the park all alone. Versus go home and get beat. She needs to open up. Pretending. She wants the true him. He's being honest. Just getting beaten. Birthday party. Bingo. Meant a lot to her. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. 29. He's just stuck there. Okay, she's warmed up to him. Baka. Nope, she didn't have gloves. You don't have gloves. He lost his. No, you won't. Save Hinazuki. Alright, so man, these go by so fast, but they're so good. This anime is so good. And I'm sorry, I just gotta mention it again. I love how much they can wave in front of you and you don't have all the pieces yet. You don't know the things that were and the things that were to come. You don't know. You can't see those things. You can't pick up on them until you've already seen the show and then can come back. It's the same dang thing as Steins Gate. They can wave stuff in front of you. You are clueless until later on. I love it. I love the opening and outro song as well. The outro song, just, it's kind of quite like the Steins Gate outro. It's just this heaviness to it every time. And as I said before, what amplified this so much was the literal week to week waiting and speculating upon theories and all sorts of stuff. Like with the Irie and Kao thing, you know, I do believe I speculated that they were somehow related. I was sold on that concept. So I guess you'll have to wait and find out if I was right or not. But anyhow, that was episode 2 of Erased. So, Kao dealing with a lot, just as a little girl too, being beaten to a pulp by her mom. That is just sad, really sad. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and plow through episode 3. Let me get her loaded up. I might be too overwhelmed at this point to tackle it, but I'll try, I suppose. So anyhow, thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for more Erased. Bokudake ga inai machi. Machi. But anyhow, yeah, I'm doing the dub. It's doing a fine job so far, but I just always hold favoritism with sub. The problem with sub sometimes is the subs can be too fast, which weren't the case with Erased from what I remember. So it's just that one scene, that I will say, that one scene I had a problem with. When she asked him to kill someone for her. The text in sub, I remember, it shows up a little too soon. So you can read it off before she says, you know, starts off, or whatever the case. You can, you know, kind of get it before it's enough of it spoken out. So I think they should have slightly held it back a little bit more. It's nitpicking, but it's just something that bothered me when I saw it the first time around, slightly. So, but anyhow, thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for more. I got all sorts of typicals down below. Probably a link to the playlist if I'm not lazy, and obviously a link to the donate, so that I can continue pursuing this for the folks who are willing to even donate $1 a month. That's all it takes to support. So anyhow, thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for more Erased. Who do you think is the murderer? The kidnapper, the murderer? How is he supposed to fix everything? How is he supposed to save Kao? And how is he supposed to accomplish it all as a little kid? You know, he's not an adult. He's not some muscle dude, young and youthful. And do realize that because everything's 18 years prior, that his foe, the bad guy, is also 18 years younger. So that's something to keep in mind as well. That helps keep things unknown until their proper time. So anyhow, thank you very much for watching. I will see you up ahead in this great anime called Erased. Take her cool.